John, can you speak to the resiliency of this team? They find a way. It's a tie game in the fourth quarter. You guys find a way to come out with a win there in the final minutes.
I thought it was a great lacrosse game. I think both teams played hard. It was back and forth throughout the game. Lead changed a few times. And like Small said there, it came down to a 5-minute game, then a 3-minute game, and we were fortunate to score a couple goals there, one empty net, and make it 13-10. And we have a pretty good team. We have a solid defense. We have a great goaltender. We're going to have to find ways to score because of absence of players from last year, 4. And I thought 13. We talked about how many goals it can take to win a game, and we said 13, and we got 13. So, a guy like Chris Kluche, he steps it up. I thought Josh, scored a big goal as well. When you're missing key components, other guys provide the opportunity for somebody else. It's not like we have nobody there. So, Dallas Bridle got his first goal. So, you guys pick it up. They find a way to be effective. It gives another person an opportunity to have a bigger role in this team.
What sort of adjustments did you make after halftime? It seemed like the game opened up a little bit in the third quarter.
We didn't make any adjustments at halftime. I thought it was 4-4. The only thing we talked about to change was to change our shooting angles. I thought we had some chances, not a lot of chances, but when we had some opportunities, I thought we were shooting the ball high a lot, so we were trying to shoot the ball low, high to low. And I think our first goal in the half was Small. He shot high again. But it's tough to tell guys where to shoot all the time. Some guys just have tendencies, and I think it was a 4-4 and 13, so we were more productive offensively, but that's the nature of the game. As the game progresses, it's tight at the beginning, especially the first game of the year, then it opens up a little bit, and then it tightens up at the end again, and I think that's what happened today on both teams.
What was your kind of vantage point of the shot that Josh took near the crease where it looked like he got cross-checked in the throat?
Well, I thought he was... it should have been something, I thought. I didn't have the angle, but just, from my experience watching the game of lacrosse, the way his helmet went back up, unless he snapped his helmet on his own, I didn't see the hit from the front, but he was in a defensive position. At least a possession call, at least maybe a 2 minutes. I think it at least should have been our ball on an interference call. But, Josh took a couple big hits, one in the first quarter and then one in the second quarter, but, he didn't shy away from the net. He kept going, and he scored that one big goal at the end where he actually dove through the net, and I was just happy it wasn't in the crease.
Really kind of felt like all hands were on the rope today. Vino making the big saves late. Brent Noseworthy getting an assist. Matt Gilray ragging the ball through over the timeline for you guys. There's no one or two people you can put the game on. All hands running.
Yeah, I don't want a team where I'm going to rely on one or two guys. I want a team, and again, Smallsy said it, just kind of echoing what I say in the room, is I want an unpredictable offense, and I want everybody to be a threat, and everybody has a green light to run in transition. I need 17 guys that dress as players. They all play, and they all need to find a role and be productive somehow, some way. Whether it's loose balls, defense, assists, goals. I don't want one guy. I don't need two guys scoring 5 goals a game. If it happens, it happens. But I want to share the wealth.
Thanks, JT.
Yeah, go ahead.
How did it feel
Sorry,
tonight?
you were just about to say something.
Thank you. How did it feel just tonight being on the bench, A, with your new role as the main head coach, but also B, your family? And again, as I said earlier, sorry about your mother passed away, but just what you had to go through this week. What was it like just being back
on the bench? It was a little awkward being in the middle of the bench. I've always kind of been a silent leader, lead by example. I'm not the most vocal person in the room, so now I've got this job of leading, and I have to speak more, and I'm not that comfortable with it just yet. It was the first game. I admit I was a little bit nervous being in the middle. The first thing I said to Rusty on the bench was, I prefer to be over there where you are. So, and I got to be careful too. I went from the offensive coach to the head coach, and I don't want to step on Rusty's toes. I've got a lot of ideas running in my mind, and sometimes I got to refrain from, going over there. Hey guys, try this. I did it a couple times, but I just, I just got to let Rusty do his job. He's got a great offensive lacrosse mind. And same on the defensive end with Chugger. Actually, Chugger and I work a lot on the defense and practice together, so him and I are kind of in control of what's going on in the defense, and Rusty's kind of doing most of the offense. But and with my mom, my mom, she was a great mom. She never really pressured us to be successful in anything except to be good people. She never pressured me to get a great career or make a lot of money or do excel in sports. All she cared about is being, a good person, and all she ever wanted is her family together. And so my siblings, my brothers and sisters, all that we did for her last few days was be there for her 24 hours a day. So it was her time, and hopefully she's in a better place now.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Thank you. Thanks.